This is Keeping It Real with Jackie. One thing people don't know about me is I love, love action movies. I love kick ass, kick that ass, beat that down action movies. My favorite of all time is, of course, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Bolo Yeung. If you don't know who Bolo Yeung is, look him up. Bruce Lee, Steven Seagal. Oh my god, I could watch their movies all day, every day. I like good kick-ass movies. It's rare to find a woman like me who loves to watch action. I love to see ass being kicked. Like, people don't know, like Carl Weathers in Action Jackson. That was hot. Or Sylvester Stallone has his moments, but he's no Jean-Claude. He's no Jean-Claude. He can't do what Jean-Claude Van Damme can do. But I was just upstairs watching Bloodsport, and most women be like, oh my god, is his teeth falling out? Is there blood? Is there... I'm not that female. I'm that female say, oh my god, he just kicked his ass. Oh my god, I want to see that again, and rewind it back. But I'm not the typical female. I've always been a little tomboyish. Even when I was a kid, I rode bikes and jumped hills and hurdles and stuff, and did that thing where you speed real fast on the bike and did the quick stop with the back of your tire wheel. That was me. I've never been that girly girl to be like, oh my god, let me put on makeup. You know, I don't need, no matter how my face looks, I'm not gonna cover it up with makeup and all the kinds of crap, because if you gotta do all that, you're hiding your true self. And I never believed in all that, and I'm that type that, you know, I'm down for a lot of stuff. And the problem is sometimes people don't take the time to get to know me, the true who I am as a person, and they judge me before they get to know me. And most people be like, I thought you were a bitch when I first met you. And I'd be like, why? And they'd be like, well, you seem stuck up or conceited. And I was like, that's none of me, you know. But sometimes to know me, you got to get to know me to understand me as a person. Like, I'm that type of person who I can't even describe it right now. It's just, I'm an honest person. I believe in honesty. I don't like liars. I have a thing about liars and lies. And I'm gonna keep it real with whoever I'm around. And if I gotta edit for you, that means you can't handle what I have to say. Sometimes people say I'm too blunt. I'd rather be blunt than one of those people in the corner be like, you know, I told you so. Or should have told you something that everybody else should have been telling you. I feel there's not enough people like that in this world, and there should be. The keeping it real, blunt, honest people. Because I can't stand fakeness. I can't stand fake people. I can't stand people who will smile in my face and say other stuff behind my back. And that's never been me. If I can't say it to your face, I'm not saying it at all. That's how I am. Like, even when I had a keeping it real conversation with my cousin the other day, the one thing she can say about me, I'm not a liar. I'll tell you exactly what I did. And I told her exactly how I felt. It may take me a day or two sometimes, but I'm going to tell you exactly what I said to anybody. I'm not touchy-feely at all, because sometimes when I look at people, I'll be like, what the fuck are you crying for? Why are you crying? Have a reason. If you're going to cry, have a reason for crying. I cry, but if I cry, I get mad. And it's not that I like get mad at the emotion. I get mad that someone pushed me that far to cry. If I'm crying and you push me that far, that's what makes me the most angry about the crying within myself. That someone brought me to that level. And my true character has always been, I like to do for others, not in, oh, I hope they do for me. No, it's because if I care about you, I'm going to show you how I care about you. Whether it's throwing you an awesome birthday party or buying you an awesome birthday gift, or even like taking you out to eat at the most expensive restaurant. I do that for people I love. Not because, oh, I need payback. No, I don't need payback. It's the fact of, if I do stuff like that for people, it's because I care about you and I love you. And no matter what, if I talk to somebody 10 years from now, they may not get the same side of me, but it depends on the degree of how much I cared about you. And that's just who I am. And maybe I get that from my family, where if someone does me wrong, I don't curse them and everything. I may get mad, but I forgive. I can forgive anything as long as the person comes to me straight and respects me for who I am. And that's just always the person I am. And that's what my parents instilled in me, that not to be a fool, but be smart about it and forgive someone who's worthy of forgiving. And that's just who I'm made up to be. And even if I argue with my siblings or my nieces and nephews or my mom or my dad, we could argue. The one thing I love about my family, we could argue but be laughing the next hour or the next day over dinner, calling each other, saying, what the hell was you mad at? Oh my God, you stupid. And that's what I've always loved about my family. Even my parents, no matter what, they taught us to laugh it off. And that's a great lesson to teach your children, that no matter how angry you are, at the end of the day, you're still blood. And if somebody is an extension of that blood, whether they're blood or not, treat them accordingly, like as if they're your sibling or someone you care about. Don't do them dirty. And that's the one thing my family has always instilled in me.